Hello there. Today I'll show you how you can create your own chatbot to help you collect requirements and feedback from key stakeholders so that you can write a RFP faster. So let's start. I'll create a web application using Retool. I name that RFP Helper Assistant. Then I'll use the AI component, the chat component from Retool. I'll just put that in the middle. It's our RFP assistant. And what I'll do is make the AI ask questions to users so that it can collect requirements. So what I use here is the system prompt to program to make the AI ask question and to collect as much information about it. So you are a helpful assistant working in the procurement department. Your role is to ask as many questions as possible to collect requirements on the next RFP to be written. Be sure to, and now what we'll do is specify the way it will ask questions, because we don't want like 20 questions. And it's very tedious to answer, so we want like a back and forth way to let the human answer as smoothly as possible. So be sure to ask one question, 1 to 3 questions at a time. Ask follow-up questions like why is this needed, for instance, so we can collect the requirements and the reason why we need the stuff. Be sure to ask 1-3 questions, follow-up questions, and confirm with the user that you understood correctly. Okay, so for now, this is a completely generic prompt to write a RFP. We can specify more by giving the AI more context about the project itself. What we do here is not specify anything because I want to be able to play around with the tool, and we'll see how it behaves. What we'll do is keep all the parameters like this. We don't touch anything, and we'll just play with the UI. So I'm saving, zooming out. Okay. We'll say okay. Take a bit more space. So we have the most basic interface. But we can try how it works. So let's say I have a project. I want to consult for a new CRM in my company, and I just start by I work in the IT department, and I need to write a RFP for our next CRM And now we can see that, okay, it's starting to ask me question about the objectives, the key features, the functionalities. And I specify that I work in the IT department. If I say I work in the sales department, not maybe, but the question will not be the same. And that's what we want. We want to be sure that we collect the requirements from the right people, but also to add context about who's asking what. So what we'll do is to be sure that the department is actually recorded by the chatbot. So we'll ask, for example, ask the user in which department, marketing, sales, IT, whatever, which department he is working. I save and say, okay, now I just type, I need to write a RFP for our next CRM. And this is the first question. Which department are you working in? This will help understand the specific needs. And that's true. So let's pretend I'm sales. I'm the VP sales. And now it will ask processes and workflow. Any kind of information I don't have, it will ask someone else, or it will ask the IT department or the IT guys in your company. It will continue to ask questions. So let's say I want to be sure that the follow-up questions will be relevant. We'll see about the sales processes. Okay, we are a rental company, and we rent cars. I would say premium brand cars for cinema VIPs. So I just gave some context, and now it will continue to ask about maybe the customization, the customer management, rental history. So it's using the context I gave to be sure that the questions are relevant. For example, we want to be sure that the confidentiality of our customers are taken into account. And I can answer any questions. That's the basics. We will make the AI ask questions. But once the questions have been answered by one user, two users, everything like that, we can use the answers to write a draft document. So to do the formatting stuff. That's like taking too much time to do manually, so we can do that automatically. I answer one more question about the customer management and say that we need to collect the client references, car brand, and match that with the limited availabilities, like Ferrari. If we want to rent cars that's not available, we won't have a business for long. So I just answer answer that, and I'll add a new component to write the draft requirements. And anytime I click on only one button. So I add a new component, just a text presentation. Here, I clear everything here and say, okay, this will be the draft requirements. Give more space. We'll put background color so it's white. It doesn't want to be white. Okay. So this will be the container for the draft requirements information. And what we'll do is ask to synthesize, extract requirements about what we said. So we'll do that by using a new query. Let's give me some space. We'll perform an AI action. We'll ask to generate text, and the input will be actually the chat history. So when we type chat, that's chat 1, data, and we have all the information about the chat history. I think it does chat history, but whatever. We'll use that, and we'll add one key instruction. It's to say, okay, using the provided content, write a draft document specifying the requirements for the project, for the RFP. So we keep a generic instruction. And what we'll want to do is to use the output of this query to fill the component draft requirements. So we'll say, okay, success. We want to control a component, say draft requirements, and say set value with the data that will be answered. So it's query 2.data. It's empty for the moment because I didn't use it. I close, I save. I can run directly here, but let me add a button. I just add one button and say, okay, generate. And when I click on generate, I want this one, the query 2, that will be actually the generate requirements. Let's give a name. Generate requirements, generate, and I want when I click to actually run this. So I will add an event handler and say generate requirements trigger. Okay, that's it. Let's see if that works. I clicked, something is running in the background. And once it's completed, it will fill information here. So we have, I will move that over there, make more space. So request for proposal for CRM system, introduction, we are a premium car rental company, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's actually using all the context, the project overview, the requirements. So it's basic needs because I didn't give enough information to do something more. But we already have like a template. But as soon as every stakeholders fill in the information, we will have like high quality documents to start with the RFP writing. We can match requirements, compliance matrices, everything like that. So this is 15 minutes. That's what I promised. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more content like this, please let me know so I can I can share more, because there's a lot of things that AI can do with no code, low code tools, even deep integrations. Let me know. Bye.